What's up, guys? It's Jordan Rose here, and in true return to our roots on this channel, I'm going to do a food review today. Well, more or less, a drink review. I picked these both up at Walmart. Just kind of randomly. I felt like, trying some stuff today. The first one is going to be Gatorade Fit. This is a new line of sports drinks they've been putting out, and they're everlasting battle to compete with Logan Paul's Prime sales. Very interesting to see another product out here. I really think this is just for the summer to combat heat stroke and whatnot, but since Prime has come out, Gatorade has tried a lot of weird things to try and get some of that market share. And honestly, I don't think they realize it's the fact that it's Logan Paul. Not shouting out Logan Paul or Prime or anything, but Gatorade tends to fail miserably when they try and compete. And as for most big companies, when a small independent company comes along with a great idea and sells like hotcakes, it's not typically because of the idea. It's because of how they did it. It's because of who is doing it. Logan Paul released Prime, and everybody bought it because it's Logan Paul. Not everybody's going to buy Gatorade Fit because Gatorade Fit tried to rip off Logan Paul. Anyway, without further ado, let's try this bad boy out. This is the blackberry raspberry flavor. Also with watermelon juice. I read that on the back. It's very small here to see on camera, but contains 4% watermelon juice. So this might be how they got away with sweetening it. But we're going to find out. Ugh. It's very light on flavor. It's very... I can tell what they're going for. It's very hydrating, for sure. But the flavor and the sweetness just isn't there. It's not like your normal Gatorade. It kind of tastes like a... I don't know how to put it. It's like a watered down version of Gatorade almost. Like, it's just very... I don't know. It's just very watered down, not sweet at all. There's a hint of the blackberry raspberry, but overall, just not very good. I'm gonna give that one probably a 4 out of 10. Just not very good. Yeah, very poor attempt by Gatorade at another idea. Now for the most interesting one. This one I didn't even know existed until today. I saw it in Walmart. Florida Man Fission Energy Pods for a Circle bottle. Now, if you guys don't know what Circle is, it's these fucking water bottles that have also, kind of like Prime, been selling like hotcakes because they have these flavored pods that you screw onto the top of them, and it's just like a drinking bottle, except it turns your water into, flavored water. But it doesn't work like a powder would where you pour it in and it changes the color. Like, you can genuinely get clear water out of this pod. Like, if you run water through this pod, it's clear. It doesn't change the color. There's no acidic negatives to it, like with the drinking pouches. Most people, at least when I was in Boy Scout camp, would get on to me about how it's not water anymore. You put a thing in there, it's not water anymore. I'd be mixing like Gatorade powder and stuff, trying to stay hydrated. And, all my counselors would be like, man, you need to stop doing that. You're going to dehydrate yourself and stuff. And this pretty much just shuts them up. You got this bottle at summer camp. You're doing good. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on to reviewing this Florida Man. It's orange citrus flavor, which I think is very fitting for Florida. We have oranges on our license plate, and we have tons of orange groves down in South Florida. So, yeah, let's see what Fission Florida Man Orange Citrus Circle Pod tastes like. There's 3 other flavors with the Fission line. There's a red one, a fruit punch that I've had. It's so-so. I like the energy aspect of it. It's basically the same amount of caffeine as an energy drink would provide. At least that's what they're going for. But there's only 2 other flavors on this line besides this orange one. There's a fruit punch, which is pretty good, And there's a blue flavor, which I've not yet defined. That's the one I'm most hyped for. I'm a big Blue Raz fan, so anytime I see Blue Raz anything, I'm hyped for it. But now that they have a Blue Raz pod, that's energy drink version, because they do have a Blue Raz caffeinated pod, and it's pretty good. It tastes like cotton candy, but I want to know what the energy drink Blue Raz tastes like. Fission so far has been pretty decent. I was expecting terrible quality because, energy drinks already have a limited ceiling on how good they could taste. But then you put it in one of these, which these have been honestly pretty hit or miss. In general, not with the Fission line, but in general, the pods have been hit or miss, and you have to do a lot of surfing around on the internet and surfing around stores to find flavors that you like. I want to say this is like probably the 15th, 16th different flavor I've had on these, and some are great, some are terrible, and some are just in the middle. But let's find out if Florida Man is going to be a great one or a terrible one. Oh my god. It's got that Gatorade orange flavor. Like, I think Fission and these guys might be a little bit related. This tastes like orange Gatorade drink powder like you'd get back in the day at a football practice. It's like a giant cooler of, orange Gatorade. Oh my god, yeah, I turned the flavor up a little bit. I had it on a 4. 4 is typically what works best for me because I like a lot of flavor, but at the same time, I got the 30-ounce bottle, which tends to chug through these pods a little bit more. You can see on the back here, it says you can get 6 20-ounce refills out of these, but in reality, I'm only getting about 3. So I had to cut it down to 4, but on 5... that is full flavor, full force orange. Just really refreshing, really light, and just not full of cheap sweeteners, fake sweeteners and stuff. This I feel like failed because they didn't use cheap sweeteners. They tried to use watermelon juice, which 4% is not enough sweetness to make that taste good. And honestly, I don't really know how they go about getting sweetness out of these. These are supposed to be the same deal. 0 calories, 0 artificial flavors, no sugar at all. I don't really know how they go about making these flavors, but this one, they got it all down. It's all right. This is the perfect beverage to drink while you're working out, getting your pump in. I could definitely see myself, grabbing this off the elliptical, grabbing it, off the floor or wherever, and drinking this. This is a very good workout beverage. And it's not like an energy drink where it's going to kill you. You can limit yourself. You don't have to drink the whole can in a sitting because you can just put that back on. But, anywho, that's going to wrap up this review. So far, I'm going to give this one a 8 out of 10. Very good. Very close to how Gatorade Orange would taste. As for this one, not so fortunate. Another Gatorade fail. Sometimes you guys just got to stick to the classics. All you big companies out there, listen. Stick to what made you your money. Quit doing this new shit. You are going to embarrass yourself if you keep trying stuff like this. There's 4 other flavors of this that I'm not buying because based off the first one, I don't want anything to do with it. Anyway, that is all from Jordan Rose today. I appreciate y'all tuning in for another food/drink review. And make sure to subscribe, please. I'm going to start uploading content again. You can see the glow-ups happened. I have a kid now. I have family. I have a life. I'm in a band. I got a lot of interesting stuff coming on. So if you want to be a part of it, see what my daily life looks like and all the cool things I find, go ahead and give me a subscribe. And make sure to comment down there below. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Let me have some ideas on what you guys want to see. Anywho, y'all have a good one. Until next time, I'm out.